Okay, green beans. I saw your comment. Okay. This my channel. This my channel. If I want to play what I want to play, I'm going to play what I want to play. Okay? I'm going to play what I want to play. Okay? Let you know right now. You know you can scroll up. There's other content creators in here that you can watch. You don't have to come to my channel. I said what I said, sir. I said what I said. 18, watch him. Watch him, 18. I'm tired. So green beans messed up the atmosphere. Y'all blame green beans, okay? Blame green beans. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So what? So what? I like the Clark sisters too, but I wanted to play this one, okay? I wanted to play this one. I'm gonna block you, green beans. Keep playing with me. Think somebody's scared of you. Listen. Listen. Green beans, you better hope we never meet up. You better hope we never meet up, bro. Listen, take heed to the message does not support violence, but I'll be damned. Okay? I'll be damned. Quincy, stop laughing. I'll be damned. Okay? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? Okay? How y'all doing this morning? Commercial time. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. All you need to do is hit the link in the description and shop your heart out. Shout out to Amazon. Remember, hit the link in the description. It is the first link under the title. I said what I said. Commercial finish. Let's get into the foolery, okay? Now, there's a rumor going around, okay? There's a rumor going around, okay? So, we're going to talk about it. Now, we're going to play devil's advocate because just because I put this title, y'all know how I do, okay? Just because I put that title like that, y'all know how I do. So, we're going to switch it up. I want us to think outside the box. Okay, I want us to think outside the box. I got to learn how to do that sometimes instead of just flying with the narrative that everybody's pushing. A content creator, one of our brothers, he came to social media and he got a heavy following. And he was blasting the black men who voted for Donald Trump. And I want to share something with you, my brothers. Do anybody, if you voted for Donald Trump, do you know why you voted for Donald Trump? Do you know why? If you voted for Donald Trump, do you know why you voted for Donald Trump? Because now they're trying to spin a narrative and doing nonsense all over social media. So they making the black men, the 21% who voted for Donald Trump, they making them try to feel like trash today. Okay? Now, I want to share something with you. Do you know why you voted for Donald Trump? If you know why you voted for Donald Trump, put it in the chat. Why did you vote for him? You said yes already, but I want to know what was the yes? What made you? What made you say yes? Because we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it because even though it was only 21% and 10% women, we have to talk about what is the reason. Why did you vote for him, right? Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's see. I want y'all to hear a young woman that I had played yesterday. And this touched my heart because I was like, this makes so much sense the way this young woman has spoke and how she said thank you. You know what I'm saying? To black men who voted for Donald Trump. Now, mind you, it was not a lot. It was only 21%. But for the 21%, my brothers, y'all have sense. Y'all have sense, okay? That's how you know the king mindset. In our culture, the king mindset. So shout out to the 21% who voted for Donald Trump. I will continue to say that. Okay? I want you to hear what this young woman said. Check this out, what she said.
I'm scrolling and I see a lot of black women making videos talking down to black men who voted for Trump. And I just have to say, if you voted for Trump and you're a black man, thank you. And I thank you because I know exactly why you voted for Trump. You voted for secure borders so that us women and children can be safe.
Secure borders.
You voted for a strong economy so that us women and children can be provided for. You voted for our children to not be indoctrinated in this failed public school system. You voted for my right to not have to use the bathroom with a biological man.
Right.
You also voted for our children not to be drafted into another endless, senseless war that only benefits the military-industrial complex. And also, you voted for the protection of our freedom of speech. The same freedom of speech that these evil, nasty, disgusting women are using to wish death upon you. So as a black woman, I just want to say thank you for voting for Trump. I truly appreciate you, and I'm going to speak life into you. I pray that God continues to protect you and guide you. I pray that He gives you the success that you deserve. I pray that He gives you the strength to lead your family and your communities. And for anyone who wants to say in the comments that I'm a pick-me, baby, I'm already chosen. So what about you?
She said, I'm already chosen. What about you? So all the points that this young woman had about the reason that black men voted for Trump, I applaud her for that because that makes sense. Okay? But when you have people who push the narrative that Trump is out here, okay? Trump is out here because they're pushing the narrative that Trump is out here and he's giving reparations to Caucasian men, okay? This guy was like, how can I say? He was a little nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he caught something and he wanted to share it with everybody and tell them that, oh, he was calling black men, stupid. The black men who voted for Trump, he was calling them stupid and everything. And I'm like, why would they be foolish? Why would they be foolish? Because black men, truthfully, what was the policy that Harris had to benefit you? That was, I didn't understand that part because they promote, how can I say this? Because I'm monetized, I got to be careful. I got this advertisement up here. I'm trying to say it good. They got you in a way that I want to just cut off your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're voting for me to cut off your bloodline. Okay? So the 73 to 79% of men who voted for Harris, y'all just voted to cut off your bloodline. Okay? But this gentleman came to social media and he was rocking it out. Okay? He was rocking it out. And you got people running with this narrative. Okay? You got people running with this narrative. Okay? So it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. I appreciate y'all. So listen, let's get into the foolery. Okay? Let's get into the foolery. Let's talk about it. Okay? Who's in here right now? Who we got in here? Let me see. Grace, what's up, baby? How are you? It's good to see you. Maya, what's going on, honey? It's good to see you. To all my newcomers, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's get it in, okay? So that was one part that I wanted to share with y'all because those are the reasons why y'all voted for Trump, okay? But now they got through the grapevine. It's just hearsay that he's going to give Caucasian men reparations. But check why he said he gonna give them reparations. This is allegedly because of the DEI hires. Well, not DEI hires, but when they were in college. Okay, so he wants to give reparations to Caucasian men when they were in college of DEI programs that was like put against them. That's what he's saying. But I want to share something with you. How many times have I said to y'all that when you give your vote, right? I like when a politician asks, I need you to vote for me. So now as a collective, you say, okay, we gonna give our vote, but you're gonna give us your resources. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how much money this will bring in, but I want y'all to see how easy it was for Trump to just come forth and say, this is what I want to do. But when you have Democrats sit up here for God knows how long saying that they want reparations, they want to give reparations, but it's just talk. It is just talk. Trump said, I am going to give reparations to the ones who attended college and through the DEI program that was put against them. Caucasian men that they were in programs, not DEI programs, but I mean, they were in college and people were set before them because of a DEI program at the school. Okay, so somehow he just came out and was like, this is what it is. And I thought that was so funny because how do you just come out and say that, right? How you just come out and just say that? This is why I'm going to share something with y'all. This is why I respect Trump in ways that y'all be like, what? Because look how he just say whatever he want to say and he let the chips fall where they may. If the Democrats really wanted to give black people reparations, they could have done that a long time ago. Do you hear what I'm saying? They could have done that nonsense a long time ago. I'm just saying. That's a problem there. You know what? This is what irked my nerve. Do y'all remember when Al Sharpton, okay, had invited Kamala to some event? Okay, and he put the mic to her mouth, okay, like he was like making sure she don't move her face or nothing. He had that mic all in her face and nonsense and was like, if such and such bill come across your desk, is you gonna sign it? And she looked like she was scared that he did that. And then she was like, yeah, I was signing. That bill ain't gonna never make it. That bill, when I saw how scared she was, I was like, Pelosi ain't gonna never let that bill make it, dear. I don't care what nobody said. This go to show you don't need no bill. Because Trump said, this is what I'm going to do. This go to show you don't need no damn bill. You don't need no bill. All the president got to do is say, this is what I want to do. You don't need no bill. This is not, you know what I'm saying? They're doing foolery to make it seem like, oh, a bill got to be passed to do certain things. Okay? And I don't know if it's, oh, hey, Ricky, how are you? I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. I'm just running my mouth. I ain't even greet you. Good morning, sir. So I'm saying that you see all this time, all of them sit up and talk about reparations. They talk about reparations and this and that. But look how Trump was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? He got it all together. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, just listen, y'all. Y'all gonna hear this, brother. Y'all gonna fall out. I had to share it. I was like, oh, Lord, this somebody problem right here. These son husbands, they be wilding on social media. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. Hold on, because it's gonna be a commercial first. It's crazy. It is crazy. He was so proud to do this video. Y'all, he was so proud to do this video. I kid you not. He was proud to do this video like, yeah, I got him. I'm about to tear these ninjas up with this. Oh, look what Trump did. He gave these. Trying to. I don't know. It's like it's crazy. Anything for content. Anything for content. Here we go.
It's like a fiddle. Oh my goodness. So in order to really embrace the irony and the humor of this story, you have to get some background. Now, when it comes to these groups of people, because there's an outlier within the black community that we'll consider them Black MAGA. And within that Black MAGA, we have two big groups, FBA and ADOS. Now, you don't need to know what they stand for because it's irrelevant. But what you do need to know is their grift, their hustle. And their hustle is reparations. Reparations. Black people owe reparations. We deserve reparations. Hashtag cut the check. Reparations now. And that's all they talk about. That is their number one priority is reparations, reparations, reparations. Now, the problem ensues when you come to find out that these people don't know anything about anything.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
They don't know anything about politics. They don't know anything. They don't have a basic grasp of civics. And you start asking them, how are you going to get reparations? Man, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Then you start asking them, well, who's going to pay for reparations? Well, it doesn't matter. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. Okay, you're not the problem. Then you ask them, well, who's going to sign off on reparations? Well, it doesn't matter, okay? You're a Democrat shield. Democrat shield, that's what you are. They start to break down once you ask some simple questions about the political process of how to make reparations viable. That's why it's nothing more than a grift and a hustle, because they feed black people hope, but they deliver no tangibles. Damn. The big grift in this...
Question, gentlemen. If I didn't say that I thought he was a son husband, could y'all tell by his voice, though? I just want to know. Could you tell that something was off? I'm wondering. I just want to know. Because immediately when I heard him and I played it in front of my king was like, who is that? I was like, look at this video. You know what I'm saying? I just immediately I want to know, could you tell like immediately? Yeah. It's something. Come on now. Oh my Lord. I can't. Ricky, why Ricky, be nice now. Immediately, I'm not being mean. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, he was too excited when he got this so-called information. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, y'all.
Cycle was to attack Kamala Harris. I try to make videos. I try to, talk to these simpletons, these dolts, talking about, hey, out of the candidates that are running for president, there's only one candidate who's for reparations. Kamala Harris was for reparations when she was running for president, when she was talking about...
Was she really for reparations, y'all? Put it in the chat. Was Kamala Harris really for reparations? Put it in the chat. Because I heard Sister Girl, they done took the video down and everything. But Sister Girl said, I ain't just gonna do anything for blacks. I don't know. I don't know. That's what she said. But then when she was with Al Sharpton, and Al Sharpton put that mic to her face, I don't even see the video no more. Al Sharpton put that mic to her face and said, if so-and-so come across your desk for reparations, will you sign it? She looked so scared. Like, a deer caught in headlights and stuff. She looked so scared. She was looking like this. You know what I'm saying? And I just watched. I said, what? You know what I'm saying? How somebody done messed up? You just, So you wait and you watch. You know what I'm saying? And she said, yes. Like with her eyes, yes, but her eyes was like, oh, hell no, what you just do? You know what I'm saying? And I don't see the video no more. But the way that Trump did this move about reparations for DEI, for Caucasian men, I was like, so wait a minute. So you telling me you do not need a bill to come across the desk? You just say this is what you're going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like a percentage will be sent from that college for the men who attended the college at that time, because they said he would have a percentage that the college will pay to those men who got pushed down because of a DEI program or something like that. I guess however they was saying it. But this man right here, he gonna somewhat explain because he trying to push a narrative. Okay, so here we go.
Sharpton asked her, hey, you're going to sign, the reparations bill? She's like, yeah, I'll absolutely sign it. If it comes to my desk, HR 40, I'm signing it. And now, even presently, when she was running for president again, she's talking about, hey, I'm for reparations. She said it in the Root. She said it in a variety of articles talking about, hey, I believe black people are owed some form of reparations. Now, hearing this, guess what the FBA and ADOS crowd were saying? Oh, I don't believe her. I don't believe her, okay? I don't believe her. That's what it had to deal with. So it's like, okay, the number one thing you wanted to go for was reparations. One candidate said they would do it. Now you don't believe her. Then it came from, it started to devolve into I don't believe her. And then it came into, well, she wants to sign a bill. We don't need a study. We don't need a study. Once again, showing how intellectually inept they are in the political process. How are you going to get something passed if you don't have anyone who's studying on what redress is needed? Once again, they listen to grifters and hustlers in the community.
I got to ask a question. Do y'all not think that the government had already did the study about reparations? I mean, like, I'm just wondering, I really believe they studied that already. I'm just saying. Like all these years that they have been talking about, they never went down that rabbit hole, shout out to Kosha, and studied it. Something is not right. Okay? Something is not right. So you see all these barriers being put in place when it comes to us talking about reparations. See, it sounds good when you just speaking about it, but to do it, okay? Shout out to the Black Caucus. Shout out to the Black Caucus. But when you get to the nitty gritty to actually say, let's do it, people back down. They walk out the building with their head down and everything. Whole crowd of people there. Shout out to the Black Caucus. Shout out to the Black Caucus. I'll be damned. Okay, here we go.
Not a lie, but he's right.
This now leads us to Trump, because all of them were all lambasting Kamala Harris. Oh, Kamala Harris, she's not black. All that she's not black, those groups were the main proponents of pushing that narrative. They're the main ones talking about, oh, she's not black, she's not black. Trump said...
Pushing what narrative? She's not black. Who pushing what narrative? Let me let him finish.
Himself, okay? Trump just saying the truth. She's not black. She's not black. All this, she's not black. She's an Indian. She doesn't claim to be black. Oh, she's not for reparations. This all ended when Trump came out and put out a post, right, talking about, hey, Kamala Harris wants to give taxpayer-funded reparations. At that moment in time, all the hustlers and grifters had to switch course. Now, instead of the narrative of reparations, which is, once again, their number one priority, reparations, okay? Foundational Black America, we need reparations. Now, their message now became, well, the economy, okay? I'm going to vote for Trump because the economy, that's why I'm going to vote for him. It then became absolutely abundantly clear, crystal clear to anyone who had an IQ above room temperature, that these people were nothing more than Republican shills. They were nothing more Republican shills and MAGA shills.
So, wow. I told y'all this video was a lot. I had to stop. This video was a lot, okay? When I look at how many people have voted on the Democratic side, and I'm going to share something with you. I wasn't woke. I just woke. Like, I just woke up. Okay? And I started waking up when C-19, okay, happened. Okay? So, when I actually woke up was when my king was like, I'm not feeling this election. We got to really find out what's going on. My king said, why are you doing all this stuff with this politics and stuff like that? Really check out what's going on. Really, understand what's going on. So as I begin to learn and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, something is wrong somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us are Democrats from our mama. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are Democrats because of our mama. Most black people, that's why we're Democrats. Okay? But the Democratic mindset, okay, in our mama time and our daddy time was not revealed then. Okay? See, their mindset and what they want to happen is here now. Okay? Their mindset and what they want to do, we see it clearly now. When you have a conference at a deletion center, okay? You taking pictures at a deletion center. Your whole campaign is about deletions. I said what I said. You offended? That's not my business. This is my channel. Your whole everything is around deletions, okay? But we gonna call it reproductive rights. And because reproductive rights sound better, okay, than saying you're going to, delete your baby, that sounds better. So they're running with that narrative. And when you look, you say, wow, but black women are the most in deletions. Like 23 million and counting, we are the most. When you have doctors who performed this procedure, okay, and he's telling you, I have performed this procedure over such and such an amount of time, okay, and then I did these many deletions, he's telling you, okay, and he's telling you out of 10 of those deletions, okay, he's telling you out of 1,500, okay, only about 10 of those, 10 or 12 of those deletions were due to the R word, medical, okay, 10 of them, 10 or 12 of them was due to medical, okay, the R word, molestation. They don't tell y'all that part though. They don't tell y'all that part. They quickly tell you, oh, but you don't, if this happened to a woman, she should have the right. Mind you, in the whole United States is only 1%. Only 1% of this chop shop that's done was harmful to women. The rest was because Tyrone looked good to me on Monday. LaShawn looked good to me on Tuesday. Mike looked good to me on Wednesday. Okay? Steven looked good to me on Thursday. John looked good to me on Friday. Okay? Saturday, Tim looked good to me. Okay? All right? And then Sunday, I went to church. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. You offended, that's your business. I said what I said. Let's get into the rest of the video. Here we go.
Trying to tank Kamala Harris's campaign. That's all they were. They didn't care about reparations. They didn't care about black people. They didn't care about any of this. They wanted daddy savior, white man Trump to be the white savior. That's all that they cared about. And I'm sure probably some of them were probably paid off. And the hustle was that anyone who were to put this forward, right, who were to put a spotlight to this switch up, Because at one point in time, you had one of these goofies from one of these groups talk about, well, Trump never did anything to harm black people. Trump didn't do any policies to harm black people. You know, the Central Park Five, don't blame Trump, blame the Democrats. They're the ones that did that. Like this perverse, grotesque flipping of the script. The same people who were calling Trump a white supremacist, right, in 2016, were now all of a sudden talking about, well, Daddy Trump is going to save us. Trump ain't really racist. Trump didn't do anything wrong. A complete switch. And
anytime they talk about racism against Trump, right, they will always mention the Central Park Five. You never, nobody misses that. They will always mention the Central Park Five. All the time. I don't care. They will dig that thing from the back pocket. Is always the Central Park Five, and that he didn't rent to black people in New York in his apartment building. Mind you, y'all, check this out now. Check this out, y'all. There were black stars that lived in his apartment building. Okay? So what does that tell you? Does that tell you that the rent was expensive? I'm wondering. Did that tell you that the rent was expensive, that everybody couldn't just end up in his apartment building? I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Because even in Orange, okay, when I lived in Orange, okay, you had to make twice your rent. I think it was twice your rent to live there, okay? And you had to go through a credit check, okay? So I'm wondering. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering. I'm just, I don't know. Tell me, because that's what they do. This is the two things that they go to. Because they want to make sure you know he racist. You know what I'm saying? This is the two things that they go to, because they like, oh no, this man is racist. So they go to those two things. Let's go here. Let's continue.
Said that, hey, there's something going on here. Well, now they were dubbed Democrat shields.
I'm retarded?
So now this brings us to present day. This is where the funny comes in. Now that we have the context, we now have Trump, who is now talking about giving reparations to white people. Huh? You can't make this up. He is talking about giving reparations to white people. He's talking about, hey, all the schools that engage in racial discrimination and in equity, they are going to be sued, okay?
Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit, unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity.
That's what's going to happen. Now, side note, I hope everyone understands what he means by that is what many on the white nationalist side believe is going on, and that is there's anti-white racism. That's what's happening. When it comes to affirmative action, these racists of the Republican Party use Asian racists to try and attack black people.
Is he reaching? Is he reaching though? I mean, he got it though. I mean, but is he reaching? Is he reaching? Ricky, don't laugh. Don't laugh, Ricky. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm trying to get through this thing. Don't laugh. Okay. Now, so Trump is giving reparations, okay, to Caucasian males, okay. Oh, green beans, I already know. I know all that. Thank you so much. He's reaching. He doing too much. Let's continue. Here we go.
To erase affirmative action. What they failed to understand is that it actually ended up backfiring and they got screwed over as well. Now they're suing again, talking about, well, this is unfair to Asian people. So you have to understand that's what they mean by that. When it comes to affirmative action, when it comes to reparations, when it comes as far as the truth of history, they view that as anti-white racism. You understanding as far as slavery and chattel slavery in this country is anti-white racism. That's what you have to understand. At one point in time, Texas was talking about the blacks that came over here were immigrants. I want you to understand how they're looking to whitewash history. This is what these FBA ADOS and these goofy Negroes were promoting. They were celebrating. You have to understand this. And all this to backfire on them. Because now Trump is talking about, well, with the money that we accumulate, a portion of it is going to go to the whites that were discriminated against. That's what he said.
A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly.
Bruh, that is gotta be poetic justice. It's really gotta be poetic justice for these knuckle-dragging, low IQ simpletons within the black community. These same people.
Question. Why is it everybody who vote for Trump is uneducated? This is what, this is what y'all be saying. They uneducated, they foolish, they this, they that, all that stuff like that. Why is it everybody who vote for Trump that they're stupid, uneducated? Why do y'all believe that? That's the thing that irks my nerve. Why do y'all believe that? So you telling me that everybody on the Democrat side, like they knew, they smart, they this. If that's true, right, why did they only have entertainers? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Why was there only entertainers at every rally? I can't hear you. There was no policy or nothing. Just word salad. Just word salad. She couldn't even get up there and tell y'all what she was going to do. Just word salad. That's it. That's it. But the black people, I'm only talking about us, y'all. But the black people who voted for Trump, they're stupid, low IQ people. But y'all was voting to send your babies to the chop shop, though. So everybody who voted for Trump that are African American is stupid. Wow, that's crazy. Here we go.
All of these individuals astray, talking about Trump going to fix it, Trump going to deport them. They think that upon Pedro disappearing from the job, that their black butt is going to get hired. Well, how did that work for you for reparations? How did that work for you in any aspect? That's not how that's going to work, especially when you're coming with people who have the mindset, hey, this country is white and it was made for white people. You are now going to go to the back of the line. They're going to bring the white nationalist buddies to the front of the line, and they're going to get hired. That's what you fail to understand.
And I want to share something with you. This is the nonsense that tears us apart. As Americans, this is the foolery that tears us apart. When you have nonsense like this, okay, all over social media, and this brother got a lot of people following him. It is crazy. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, he got a lot of people following him. Okay, he's one of those brothers that sit up there and tell women she got 7 baby daddies, okay, 8 children. You gonna find a husband. You gonna find a husband. Baby, you gonna find a husband. God got somebody for you, girl. This and that. He's one of those. He's one of those. You could just tell. He's one of those. Let's get back into the video.
Got minorities attacking minorities. In the meantime, between time, the white nationalists and the racists are winning. That's what you guys didn't get. That's what didn't click in that simple little brain while listening to goofies who are telling you to do something that was not in your best interest. This is absolutely hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical that white people are going to get reparations in this country before black Americans get reparations. I don't know what to tell you. And I think all you FBA, all you ADOS, all you black people, the black MAGA, all of you who voted for Trump, you're getting what you voted for. So buckle up, pimpin'. I hope you enjoy it. When it comes to as far as the Department of Education, I hope you enjoy it. When it comes to the public schools and the complete disaster that's going to befall them, I hope you enjoy it. When it comes to the tariffs and you losing your job, I hope you enjoy it. I don't know what to tell you. When it comes to the social programs and you end up losing everything that you...
I'm a little tired of them saying something about the tariffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little tired of that. Okay, you want to know why I'm tired of it? Because if something was wrong with those tariffs that Trump had put in place when he was the president, right? How come Biden and Harris didn't get rid of them? I said what I said. I said what I said. How come Biden and Harris did not get rid of those tabs? How come? If they so bad. I said what I said. How come if they so bad? Brittany, I see you, baby. How come? Then we want to talk about, and Ricky done said it best. Ricky, here go Ricky. Department of Education equals trash. See that? We want to get up here and talk about the Department of Education in D.C. In D.C. Okay? This money that they have for this department, okay, in D.C. Okay? That's sending down all these laws to the schools that whatever the child say they are for that day, that's what you call them. What the hell? Did I not bring the birth certificate down here like you asked me to when I enrolled this baby into school? And the school and the birth certificate said it's a boy. Now the child done told you something that I don't know nothing about. And then y'all hiding and talking. So now I done send him to school dressed like a boy, and while he in school, he got something else on. I'm just saying, something is not right. Okay? Something is not right. Okay? So y'all got all these, first of all, Department of Education, y'all did this to yourself. Y'all did this to yourself, okay? This is the uncomfortable truth because y'all went through all these narratives, okay, that did not make sense. Okay, if the parent have a problem that their child is their child wants to live a different type of life, and then you want all the children to conform to that, that's not fair. Take your baby out to school. I said what I said. Some of y'all, your baby is a furry something. Your baby going to school, jumping on all the other kids because they said they a furry something. Okay, and now when the other child try to retaliate back, y'all kick the child out of the school. You know what I'm saying? You're kicking out the child who retaliating back. Now, after this other child talking about they furry something, jumping on people, scratching them and everything like that. We don't do that about that. That does not make sense. That does not make sense. Because if your child don't know how to behave in school, they jumping around and scratching people because they a furry thing, they need to stay home. I said what I said. They need to stay home. Do animals go to school? You know what kind of school animals go to? They go to a kennel or whatever they call those things. They go somewhere where animals be in cages. That's a school, okay? You want your child to do furry things. I said what I said. You want your child to be furry things. I said what I said. Okay? I said what I said. Then put them in an animal school. They should not be going to the public school. I know some people offended. I said what I said. I said what I said. Y'all have screwed this up. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay? I'm happy. I'm happy Trump getting rid of y'all. You think I'm mad? Isn't that, it's more money for taxpayers, right? I'm here with that, okay? That saves money. Shut that thing down, okay? Y'all wasn't doing nothing anyway. Y'all just walking around. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Passing some stupid stuff to the towns and stuff, and the towns are confused. I said what I said. Let's get in here.
As far as helping you get by month to month, I hope you enjoy it because the only people to blame for this are yourself. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I don't know what the disagreements are. What could you possibly disagree with? Unless you are absolutely a simpleton and believe, I don't know, we're going to get reparations eventually. How, Negro? How? Huh?
So because you don't agree with him, hey, Messy, because you don't agree with him, you a simpleton. He said, Negroes how? How, Negroes how? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Here y'all go. Here you go.
Who in this Republican administration is going to think about giving you reparations? When Trump gets as far as the next two Supreme Court justices, how you going to get reparations then? Y'all don't think this through, but you so busy trying to make jokes, right? You so busy joking about this person and joking about that person, and you don't know anything about anything. And the funny part is, now the joke's on you. You're the joke. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday to Sunday, Disagreement Day, call in and we'll duke it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And
So, what did y'all think about the video? What did you think? Don't lie. Don't lie. What did you think? Ricky said, chains of a fools. What is going on? oh my goodness. Messi said, y'all slaves yet? Messi. Messi, you wrong. You wrong, Messi. You wrong. I heard that's a rumor. I see it. They talking about having Biden step down. I heard it's a rumor. It's a rumor. But sometimes rumors are made true. Y'all be careful. Yes, listen. I'm going to share something with you now. Y'all know we talking, this is a heavy topic. Okay, so the stream might drop. Okay? The stream might drop. Okay? I just want to put that in advance to you. Okay? Now, a lot of the stuff that he said, okay, a lot of the stuff that he said, the powers at be in the black community who has been pumping y'all with everything and foolery is coming for this lecture, okay? That Trump is giving Caucasian men reparations. So they're coming with this same narrative. Wait till you see. Anybody who follow DL, y'all already know that's going to be, you're going to see the next video from him. DL, Roland Martin, you're going to see all of them come out the woodwork, okay? Everybody coming. Ricky, okay? Ricky coming too. Okay? Okay? Now, who else? Who else we got? Palace. All of them, they coming. They coming. Steve Harvey, all of them gonna come. They gonna push this narrative. Okay? That Caucasian men are getting reparations before black people. I want to share something with you. What did I say to y'all? If you give, this is how it's supposed to work. Okay? I give you my vote, you give me your resources. That's how it works. Do you understand? I give you my vote and you give me your resources. This is how it works. Trump said the schools should pay these Caucasian men who were set aside because of DEI programs. That they could not be a part of the program because they had a special DEI program that helped students of color. And so they felt that that was not fair. So he wants to give them reparations. But did these black men not go out and vote? I'm sorry. Did these white men not go out and vote heavily Trump? I'm just, did they not? Because I saw clearly they did. Clearly they did. I said what I said. Clearly they went out there and voted for Donald Trump, clearly, okay? And Caucasians did too. I'm sorry. Hispanics did too. So you have the Caucasian male who voted for Donald Trump in high numbers. And you have the Latino male who voted for Trump in high numbers. Nobody should be upset about this. If you are African American, you cannot be upset about this. Okay? 21% of black men who did the right thing and voted for Trump, they understand what's going on. 10% of black women who voted for Trump, they understand what is going on. But you gonna hear everybody from the left gonna come out and say See what he did? See what he did? He ain't do nothing. These were the same women, because they going to come out in droves. These same women going to come out and say, look what Trump did. Look what Trump did. These same women, okay, who said that when they see somebody put their knee in your neck, they ain't going to be out there marching. They give two shits. These are the same women who going to be coming out here trying to make people feel like they cray-cray. Okay? Try to make people feel bad about what happened. Same women you will see come to social media. And all these son husbands gonna follow them. Because they want y'all to believe that you made a mistake voting for Trump. My brothers, do you know what you really voted for? Do you know what you really voted for when you voted for Trump? Do you know what you voted for when you voted for Trump? Long as you know why you voted for Trump, fuck what you heard. Forget what everybody else say. Do you hear what I'm saying? Forget what everybody else say. The economy, secure borders. So my daughter don't have to go into the bathroom and question if there's people in the bathroom that are not built like her. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. The men who voted for Trump, 21% of y'all brothers, you voted with logic. You did not vote with feelings. Because that's how they had everybody. Oh, this is a black sister. Did you see how all of, what's her name? Is it Crockett? How Crockett came out there and she was like, your mama is the one that was responsible for your football game. Going to football practice. It was your mama. It was a black woman. A black woman did this. If it wasn't for a black woman, you wouldn't. If it wasn't for a black woman, you would. This is all she was saying, right? But check this out. Did anybody ask mama? And this is nasty. And mama would have chose the right man to have a baby with, daddy would have been taking me to wrestling. Daddy would have been taking me to the football practice. Daddy would have been taking me to violin practice. Daddy would have been taking me to karate practice. So we always sitting up here talking about, okay? We sitting up here talking about, but they pushed all the men. They told them, listen, if it wasn't for a black woman, you wouldn't be where you are today. And so all those men who voted for her, they voted for their feelings. They voted against, they voted against what they know. You know what I'm saying? They voted against, I'm trying to say this right because I don't want to curse. I'm trying to say this right. They voted against, I'm trying to, oh my God, I'm getting upset. They voted against, They voted against logic. Do you understand? They know that this does not make sense voting for her. They knew it didn't. They knew the policy she had did not make sense. It was not going to benefit the black man. But because the black man has love for his sister, he will follow his sister into a burning house. Because the love he has for his sister, good morning, Miss O, he will follow his sister into a burning house. Do you understand? Because when you voted for Trump, you're voting for, and this we know that this has already happened, but I'm just saying that when black men, the 21% decided I'm voting for Trump, these men voted for a reason. Yes, the economy weighed heavily, But also it was because I sent my son to school and this was a boy. Okay? I don't want nobody to send him home back to me as something else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm voting for that. I'm voting for that because this boy is my legacy. This is all I have. Okay? And I don't want y'all giving him some ideas where this is supposed to just be school. This supposed to just be school. This boy or girl ain't supposed to learn nothing about life, only school. And then I'm supposed to be at home teaching him about life. I don't need you to teach him about life. You know what I'm saying? Black men voted for the family structure. The 21% of men who voted for Trump, you voted for family structure. Let me share something with you. No matter what party you vote for, everybody got some racism in them. Do you hear me? Everybody got some racism in them. Stop letting people get you out here acting cray-cray. Okay? Everybody got a little bit of racism in them. I don't care what color you are. Okay? I'm not going to sit up here and tell you no lies. Bella, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you. Everybody got a little bit of racism in them. Don't sit up here and be fooled by smoke and mirrors because they pulled at these men's heartstrings. These sisters was all over social media talking about if she loses, it's going to be because of black men. It's going to be because of black men. And check this out. They ain't even checked the stats. They just came out there on TikTok with all these videos about how black men made her lose and this and that. They came full force all over social media. Oh, it's because, it's because black men, that's why she lost. Black men made her lose. This is what they did. They didn't even check the stats. Mind you, once you went to the numbers, black men were right under them. Like clockwork. Black men were right under them. Trump only got 21% of the black male vote. 10% of the black woman vote. And I'm going to share something with y'all. All y'all that sit up here and say y'all Christian, okay? All y'all that be jumping in that church talking about the Holy Spirit and all this other stuff like that, y'all all gonna have a problem with God. All y'all gonna have a problem with God. Because everything that God does not want, y'all all sat up there and voted. All y'all gonna have a problem with God. You got the pastor, what's his name? Jamal, what's his name? What's his last name? I forgot his name. Jamal something. He out here doing a whole video. He did a whole video at his church. And he just called himself preaching a whole sermon, about Trump. That this man is evil and all this other stuff. But you that say you a man of God had the devil himself at your church. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. Somebody who was at the deletion clinic having a whole rally and taking pictures at a deletion clinic. Okay? You had somebody that was at your church. Okay? All right, but Trump is the devil. That's what you believe. But this is the same one that's sitting up here saying all the stuff that the Dems is allowing don't make no sense. He's the same one out here, Jamal Bryan. Thank you, baby. Same one out here doing nonsense. First of all, and listen, I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not here trying to judge nobody and this and that. I'm not. But when y'all do wrong to God, I thought you were supposed to come off the pulpit. I always thought that, like, if you sinning against God, like, you done had babies and everything, you know what I'm saying? You done did a lot of stuff to your wife. And then you still up there preaching the word of God. I thought y'all supposed to step down. You know what I'm saying? I thought you supposed to step down. I'm just saying. I don't know. But I thought when that happened, you supposed to step down. Yet you up there still leading the flock. I'm just wondering, Bella. I'm just wondering, baby. I'm just wondering. I have a problem. I have a problem because we all y'all who voted for her, y'all who say that you are holier than me, call me straight sinner to my face. Mind you, listen. I already know. I already know what I am. But you can't say what you are. You don't know what you are. You are lukewarm. You are lukewarm. Okay? You lukewarm, but you out here telling everybody what they supposed to do and what they ain't supposed to do. But yet y'all call yourself jumping around and in the Holy Spirit praying over this woman. And she pleased with hearing the cries of the unborn. She's pleased with hearing the cries of the unborn. I said what I said. I said what I said. So they gonna come full force. I just wanted to share that with y'all. They about to come full force. Oh, Bella, that's nasty, Bella. They about to come full force now against Trump and say, look what he did. He giving Caucasian men reparations. But when you go and check out what's really going on, it was because of the programs at these DEI school, the DEI program at these schools that these Caucasian men had went to. That when we talk about racism, okay, when we talk about racism, a lot of these programs were just designed for one color. Now, I know that's mean to say. But these Caucasian men came out in droves and voted for this man. They came out and voted for this man. I'm just saying. Okay? So when we want to get up here and say something, you got to tell the truth. You got to tell the truth. Okay? You got to tell the truth. I want y'all to hear this real quick. This was 5 years ago. Okay? This was 5 years ago. I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Okay? Now, we got a commercial. Okay? We got a commercial. Listen. This and you know what? Everybody will push this narrative. They will be pushing this narrative. Oh, look what happened. Here we go, y'all. Here's the video.
It's time to start the national full.
America was built on the backs of slavery, discrimination, and oppression. That's a fact. So it's only natural that centuries later, the issue of government reparations as restitution for African Americans has become a flashpoint among Democratic candidates in the 2020 election.
I believe it's time to start the national, full-blown conversation about reparations in this country.
We have never fully addressed in this country.
See how they always get the clap when you talk about reparations, okay? They always get that clap. That's that, they're waiting for that. Let's talk about reparations, okay? This is how they get people just rallying and excited. Let's talk about reparations. Let's continue.
The original sin of slavery. And that because of that, we have never truly healed as a country.
We have savage inequalities in this country that have their deep legacies going back to slavery. Let's study the issue.
A valid concern. So naturally, Donald Trump has found a way to make it all.
Do you believe they didn't study the issue? I hate when they say that. Let's study the issue. Y'all studied the issue already. Y'all checked the issue out already. You already know. You already counted how this money would go if reparations was done. But they always got to say, let's study the issue, okay? That's the code word for we ain't going to do nothing about that, okay? Here we go. That's Cory Booker right there. That's Cory Booker.
Well, himself. On Monday, he retweeted evangelical leader and Liberty University President Jerry Falwell Jr., who wrote, after the best week ever for Donald Trump, no obstruction, no collusion, New York Times admits Barack Obama did spy on his campaign and the economy is soaring, I now support reparations. Trump should have 2 years added to his first term as payback for time stolen by this corrupt failed coup. Trump added his own 2 cents, writing, despite the tremendous success that I have had as president, including perhaps the greatest economy and most successful first.
Wait, I had to laugh at this. I see you lost in translation. He said they didn't study the migrants. I'm tired of you, sir. Hello, how are you this morning? Here we go, y'all.
Any president in history, they have stolen. Yes, that's stolen with 2 L's, like the German holiday fruit bread, as many on Twitter pointed out. But back to Trump's tweet. He continued, 2 years of our presidency, collusion, delusion, that we will never be able to get back. Now, if he truly believes those first 2 years were stolen, that's 1 L, by the way, and that he couldn't fully operate as president, does that mean we get to nullify everything he's done during those first 2 years? Like pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement, repealing the Clean Power Plan, Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court, instituting a travel ban targeting Muslim-majority countries, withdrawing the U.S. from the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and how about rescinding a Justice Department policy which protected transgender workers from discrimination under federal law? Now, I could go on, but in the interest of time, I will not. I mean, surely that's what he meant. But this isn't the first time Trump pushed the unconstitutional idea of extending his presidency.
Unless they give me an extension for the presidency, which I don't think the fake news media would be too happy about. Actually, they would be happy, because when I'm not here, their ratings are going to sink. I promise at the end of 6 years, I'll be very happy, but you're going to be left with the strongest country you've ever had.
Okay, so if he gets 2 extra years, what do we get? Thankfully, I've got it all figured out. Should he miraculously bypass both houses of Congress to rewrite the Constitution, the American people should get some sort of, contractual stipulation. For example, for every false or misleading claim Trump tells, we should be able to subtract, let's say, a day off his presidency. So with a Washington Post fact checker clocking in at 10,000 whoppers so far, Trump would be booted out before he even got into office. And we'd get 10,000 days of our lives back. It's foolproof, literally.
Pursue your...
I'll share something with you. Trump is the first president I've ever seen that they ride hard down on. He's the first president I've ever seen them ride so hard down on. You know what I'm saying? Like he just so evil, that they gotta ride hard on him. You know what I'm saying? That does not make sense. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is how you know something is wrong. This is how you know something is wrong. I'm just saying, this is how you know something is wrong. The way they ride down on this man. He KK, you know what I'm saying? He KK, he Hitler, all this stuff, the stuff that they ride down on this man for. I don't understand it. It's wild to me. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I know this week, this will be the narrative. Okay? Tony, thank you. I know this week, this will be the narrative that they gonna push. Okay? they're going to push this narrative that Trump is out here talking about, I'm giving all Caucasian men reparations, and they're gonna say, for all y'all Negroes who voted for him, look what he did in y'all face. Okay, but I want my brothers and sisters who voted for Trump, I want you to understand, you didn't vote for Trump for that. You voted for Trump because of the economy. You voted for Trump for safe bathrooms for your daughters and your wives to go in the bathroom. I said what I said. I said what I said. You voted that your child that was a boy you sent to school, the child came back home to you as a boy. I said what I said. I said what I said. You voted for the borders to be secure. I said what I said. This is the uncomfortable truth we don't want to talk about. How many years have the Dems been promising reparations? How many years? But the two so-called black people that was black that ran for presidency, both ran for presidency, and one won the presidency for 8 years, couldn't take the time and do nothing for black people. I said what I said. They didn't do nothing for black people. They always like to say stuff that she wrote up when she was a senator and all this other stuff. I want to share something with y'all, and most of y'all already know this. Any senator, no matter what, can write a proposal. You can write a proposal. That doesn't mean it makes it to the floor. I'm just saying, any senator can write a proposal and turn it in. That doesn't mean it will get heard on the floor. So yeah, you can write something, right? You can write something, but sometimes these senators will write stuff, okay? And then they will add nonsense into it so it will not get passed. Do you know how many of these senators do that? They just want to be able to tell their people, oh, look, this is what I did. This is what I did. But what happened? It didn't get heard. It didn't get passed because something is in there that didn't make sense. Because Kamala always liked to say, oh, we had a bill for the wall. We had a bill for the wall. But, because Trump went and talked to his cronies, that's what they say, his cronies, Trump went to go talk to his cronies. And so this is why the bill didn't get passed. Was it not because y'all had crap in the bill? Was it not that y'all had nonsense going on in the bill? I said what I said. And check this out. When they were doing a debate, Trump said, I don't even understand what you mean about a bill. Because all you got to do is tell them to close the border. I fell out. Me and my king was watching it. I said, what? So all you got to do is tell them to close the border. There's no bill that's needed or none of that stuff. Just close the border. I fell out. I was like, what the hell? Because they got everybody believing that you need a bill. Green beans, don't laugh at me. Everybody believing that you need a bill to close the border, to secure the border. Everybody believing that. Everybody, all the Americans that we don't understand the border law and all this other stuff. We don't understand what's going on down here. You believe in what she's saying, like, oh yeah, that's right. It was his fault. And then Trump came out with a doozy and was like, nah. That's what you can just imagine Trump like, all you gotta do is shut down the border. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm just, come on now. So y'all didn't need no damn bill. You didn't need no damn bill. You could have just told them, close the border. That's it. Wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. Quincy, stop laughing at me. It's crazy. It's Lord Jesus. I'm tired. I'm tired. That does not make sense. And so now they're going to run with this narrative. This right here is going to be a problem. Okay? This right here going to be a problem. Because now you're going to hear every TikToker, Instagrammer, everybody, Facebook, all these content creators going to run with this narrative that look at y'all black folks who voted for Trump and you ain't going to get no reparations. They giving it to the Caucasian men, reparations. They're going to push this. They're going to push it because they don't know why it's happening. They don't know what's going on. This is probably, the thing is, he said a percentage. He said a percentage. We don't even know how much that is. Okay? We don't even know, but they're going to run with this narrative. I ain't lying to you. They're going to run with this narrative because just like this young man that I had played the first video, okay, he was wilding. He was wilding. I was like, oh, wow. He one of those. Soon as I heard him, I was like, oh, he one of those. And then you just continue to watch. My whole thing is that Trump has revealed a lot of stuff that's happening in D.C. And we sitting up there thinking that everything need a bill. We sitting up there thinking everything needs a bill. Okay? He has revealed a lot of stuff. We sitting up here thinking everything needs a bill. Now, we know executive orders, of course. But Trump just say shit that he don't care who get upset about it. It's like, I said what I said. It's one of those moments. I said what I said, and that's it. Like, let the mic drop and walk away. A lot of y'all irk my nerve because y'all would get in here and say, how can this man, and I got to touch on this because we say this all the time, how can this man run this country and he's been bankrupt 5-6 times? This is what y'all say, right? But here you go. This woman done got $1 billion, okay? Okay? You know what I'm saying? How did all this money go like that? And then she in debt. Like, how did all that happen? But you want to run the free world and you can't even run a campaign. You can't even run a campaign. That sounds crazy. So you didn't know where the money went? And that's why I said that, and I know people going to be upset with me, but that's why I said we have to be mindful. Okay? Good morning, JT. We have to be mindful that the throne and the crown does not want us because we don't know how to take accountability. What did she do? She turned around and blamed that thing on everybody. It wasn't the word salad, though. You didn't lose because of the word salad, okay? It wasn't because every time they asked you about the economy, you said, my mother. It wasn't that. It was not that. Okay? It wasn't that. Okay? That's what you did. Okay? But it was everybody else. She blamed Joe. Okay? They done blamed everybody. She done blamed everybody except herself. You blamed everybody except yourself. Like you had no part in that. And this is the president this is the person y'all wanted to be president. That they can't take accountability for anything at all. Like, you sat up there on The View and said you wouldn't change anything that Biden has done. We living in Bidenomics right now, damn it, where a box of cereal costs like $6. And you sitting up here talking about you wouldn't do anything different. First of all, the milk is close to like 5 something right now. You sitting up here talking about you would not change a thing in Bidenomics land. I said what I said. I said what I said. Can you imagine? You didn't know anything about where that money went. That sound crazy. That sound crazy. And you want to be president. You wanted to be. You didn't make it. You didn't make it. You didn't make it. Yes. Yes. And I kept saying, if this woman make it to be president, I know some of y'all mad with me. That's your business. This is my channel. Okay? I said, if this woman make it to be president, masculinity is gone in the U.S. I said what I said. Masculinity is gone in the U.S. if this woman made it to be president. Because this is what is keeping America afloat. I ain't lying to y'all. This is what is keeping America afloat, masculinity. But they always sitting up here saying all this evil stuff about masculinity because they want y'all to be like us. What kind of hell? Who's protecting who? Who's gonna protect who? If you want to change all the men to be acting like us, who is protecting who in here? Are we drawing straws on who gonna protect who when somebody get in the house? I don't understand. This is why I don't believe in that switching up role stuff. It doesn't work. It doesn't work out. Because this is the problem right here. If you want to be the head of one of the most powerful nations in the world, baby, you got to stand up and stand 10 toes down in it and say, baby, it was my fault. You got to be able to stand up and say it was my fault, but I'm going to find a way to fix it. I said what I said. I said what I said. This is how you know you have ran into a king. I want to share this with y'all real quick, okay? I don't care what color the man is. This is how you know you ran into a king. When some nonsense done happen, but he stands up and he say, I'ma fix it. It happened. It was my fault, but I'ma fix it. That's how you knew you ran into a king. When you hear a man, some mess done happen, and he turn around, he blame everybody else. Okay? Everybody else is their fault. I ain't done nothing. Okay? Now you have a problem. This right here is a jester. You done ran into a jester. I'm going to share with you why I'm saying this. Trump said in his first term, he didn't know who was the real ones from the fake ones. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said he didn't know the real ones from the fake ones when he got into D.C. He said, I didn't know. Okay? At least he said he didn't know. Okay? He didn't go in there and choose the same people. He said, I didn't know. Okay? But he said, I know now. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who is right and who ain't right. I know now. Okay? I know now. So I'm gonna do what it do. I know now. This is why all the people that he choosing, okay? All the people that he choosing, this is nasty. You know, I always use this term. I used to use this term all the time. Like, if you a president, you gotta have pit bulls around you. I ain't lying. And your cabinet, it gotta be pit bulls all around you. Okay? Now, mind you, you the wolf. But you gotta have pit bulls all around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be able to get in here. It's not gonna go well. Okay? And will I say this? May I, let me just be nice. Let me be nice. No, I'm not going to be nice. He got pit bulls around him. He got pit bulls. Okay? This one of them right here. Listen to this one. This one of them right here. This is one of the pit bulls right here. Okay? Now, y'all already know who he picked somebody else that's a pit bull. Okay? Ramaswamy, am I saying that right? Am I saying his name right? I can't say his name right. He picked him. That's another one. That's a problem right there. I don't care what nobody say. That man is a problem right there, okay? Because he ran up on Van Jones. Did y'all see the video? He ran up on Van Jones and told him, listen, the stuff you was talking about me, my wife was like a little scared to be going outside. People was like bothering her and stuff. Listen, I need you to go on your show and give me a public apology, because that type of rhetoric that you're doing, it hurts my family. Don't do that. You have a problem with me. You come at me, but not my family. I said, I'll be damned. And I watched it. I said, I'll be damned. Ramaswamy is somebody's problem. I said what I said. Okay, you have to have pit bulls. And this is one of them right here. Here we go. This one of them.
Way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there's. Families can be deported together.
Nasty. That's nasty. I'm sorry. That's nasty. One more time. That's nasty. One more
The way to
time.
carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there's. Families can be deported together.
That's nasty. Why he say that? Why he say that though? Why he say it like that though? Okay, that's nasty. Okay, what are we doing here? That's nasty. Okay, now listen, I want to share something with y'all. We need the migrants. Okay? We need the migrants. But the way they're coming in, we don't need. Do you understand what I'm saying? We need the migrants, but the way they're coming in, we don't need. It's a problem. They're seeking asylum, yes, okay? But you're using taxpayer money to take care of these people. Now, all of a sudden, y'all trying to shut down all these programs now because Brittany said daddy's home. You know Brittany always say daddy's home. Y'all trying to get up here and shut down everything because you know that these programs hurted Americans. They hurted us. All of us are in trouble. We're struggling, and y'all will give all this money to migrants right after C-19. Like, we're still recovering from C-19, and y'all welcome all these people in here. That did not make sense. I don't know who told y'all to do that, but it didn't help. It didn't help us. Now y'all trying to shut down everything before he get in here. That does not make sense. It doesn't. And then allegedly y'all told these people not to work for 2 years, allegedly. So they supposed to stay on the program and collect the taxpayer money for 2 years. Y'all not gonna let these people work. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I said what I said. That's stupid. Listen. And I'm gonna share something with you. This gonna be another one right here. This gonna be another one. She gonna be probably discussing this same nonsense right here. Same nonsense I'm talking about right now. You know that she gonna be down here. Let me see if this right. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. I got the wrong one. But this is the foolery that they gonna be talking about. This is the same nonsense they're going to be talking about. Here's a content creator already. She talking about it too. Here we go. Check this out, y'all.
Trump is doing these videos and he's making announcements and he's making it clear what his plans are. Number one, these videos are coming off as very much Hunger Games. They're coming off as, I have a message to the people and I have to get it out. Okay, I don't think that it's a great look, but whatever. So let's just talk about how he says that he wants to give reparations to white victims. of DEI programs. Basically, Trump is saying that so many white people were affected by these DEI programs. You heard the whole conversation with Elon Musk. He said that the white heterosexual male is under attack. So what does the white heterosexual male do? He decides, I'll give you some money for the disenfranchisement that you all have experienced. But what I consider this is beyond personal opinion aside, let's just say that Trump shows you how easy it is to do what you want to do. The Democratic Party could have pushed reparations 1,000,000 times 100 years ago, 40 years ago, 10 years ago, 4 years ago, but they won't. They don't do anything to be radical about righteousness. This man is radically wrong, and he doesn't give a damn.
The thing is why the Dems would never want to do that, because that was not their purpose. The Dixiecrats, that was not their purpose to assist the Black community. That's not their purpose. If you really check out who actually had a purpose to help the Black community, it was not the Dixiecrats, it was the Republicans. But we missed that somehow because the Dems was throwing money at the Black community, and we were thinking that it was, oh, this helped us. This is why Black people were getting out there voting in droves for Democrats. But guess what they did? They took the key component. They took the key component. You can have this money, baby. That's what they told you. Just like a pimp. You can have this money, baby. Okay? You can have this money, but I gotta take the blueprint of your mind. What is the blueprint of the Black woman's mind? Back in the day, not now. Back in the day, what was the key component to the Black woman's mind? Not now, because y'all, listen, y'all doing some nonsense. But back then, what was the key component? Oh, go ahead, Maya. Maya said the man. Go ahead, Maya. That's what we talking about, baby. That was the key component. The Black man was the key component to the family. You know what I'm saying? The Black man was the key component to the family. I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay? I said what I said. The Black man was the key component. Not was. Is the key component for the Black woman's mind. We needed him. But you took this. But you needed him. I'm going to share something with you. If y'all would have just took him, if you would have took him, this would have came. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you would have took him, okay, this would have came. One thing about a Black man, okay, let's just say, we're going to say all men. We're going to say all men. Let's be kind. We're going to say all men. I don't care what color you are. You're going to hustle to take care of your family. You're going to make sure your family eats. That's every man. A man who doesn't care, he doesn't have a purpose. He doesn't understand his purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? He doesn't understand his purpose. Okay? He doesn't understand his purpose. Stop playing in that kitchen. I'm sorry, that's the dog, y'all. So, this is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. You want to know why these babies are confused and they out here running the street, they doing nonsense? Because the structure was not there. There was no one to answer to. This is where we having the problem at. We black women, we believe we can run the household without the man. Y'all mad with the Caucasian sisters because they voted with their men. You mad with them. Y'all mad with the Latino sisters because they voted with their men. Why are you mad with those sisters? Why are you upset with those sisters? They did the right thing. That's how you supposed to do it. That's how you supposed to do it. You're supposed to vote alongside with your men. That's what you're supposed to do. But black women, we have been rogue for so long. I said what I said. I said what I said. We have been rogue for so long. Okay? We don't even understand the assignment. We do not even understand the assignment. Also, another thing. I know that this played a big part on a lot of us and in our families. Slavery played a big part on all of us and in our families. But I want to share this with y'all. Was any of y'all slaves? Because I'm tired of this conversation. Was any of y'all slaves? I wasn't a slave. I was not. I was not a slave. The mindset of healing needs to occur, but it needs to occur with our men. We don't know how to be on one accord with our men. I said what I said. We don't know how to be on one accord with our men. Our problem is that we don't know how to be on one accord with our men. We war with them. When you can get out here, okay? When you can get out here, and say, the next time a black man get a knee to the neck, the next time a black man get a knee to the neck, I'm not going to be out there marching. Who says that? Who wishes death upon the Caucasian women and the Latino women? Who does that nonsense? Oh, the next time your husband lay hands on you, don't call for help. I'm not going to be there to help you. What kind of nonsense? Who says that? Because your candidate did not win. Who says that? And listen, somebody can lay hands on anybody. That's in every culture. That is just not in one Pacific culture. That does not make sense. My sisters, y'all have went too far. That does not make sense. We already got a gender war going on, and then you turn around and say, oh, don't call me when somebody put a knee to your neck. I'm not going to be out here marching with you. How evil are you? Because when y'all do nonsense and jump up in people's faces, okay, at hot dog stands, y'all do nonsense and jump up in people's faces at the hot dog stand, okay, late in the midnight hour at 11 o'clock at night, and then you arguing with some hoodlum. Everybody can tell that this man is a hoodlum, okay? You arguing with this man, and then you wondering why the other black men ain't saying nothing. Because you out there on demon time. You clearly see something is wrong with this young man. I said what I said. You clearly see something is wrong with this young man, and yet you arguing with him. The best thing I would have done is, as soon as this man started arguing with me, I would have said, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Now what happened? All the black women come to social media. I told y'all they don't protect black women. They don't protect black women. Let me share something with you. Black men decided that we not going to be just protecting anybody. Okay? We not going to just be up here protecting anybody. You on demon time, we not just going to be up here protecting you. Now, clearly, if you didn't start the problem, I said what I said. Clearly, if you didn't start anything, you're going to see black men come around and assist the situation and try to calm it down. But clearly, you can tell that this man right here you arguing with is a problem to the community. Clearly, you can tell where he got all this gang stripes on. Clearly, you can tell this man is a problem, but you battling him in a hot dog stand. But black women rally for that. Oh, no. Oh, her son did what he was supposed to do. Even some of y'all brothers was out there saying that mess too. A lot of y'all son husbands. Oh, he did what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to protect his mama. No, his mama's supposed to have a husband. I said what I said. His mama supposed to have a husband that would have told her, don't take my son out at 11 o'clock at night for some damn hot dogs when you should have cooked dinner already. I said what I said. You should have cooked dinner already. You should not be out here, got my child out at 11 o'clock at night trying to get some hot dogs. I'll be damned. But this is how you know when women are not groomed under kings, because who takes their child out at 11 o'clock at night in Chicago? In Chicago. Okay? To a hot dog stand where you know that hot dog stand be doing some good. They be doing some good. Okay? They be on some demon time. It's just aggravating to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, it's aggravating to me. Please, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the channel if you can. I want you to also hear this. I got y'all to listen to this. Listen to this. Check out what Trump said. DJ Academics, shout out to DJ Academics for this clip. Here we go. Hold on, y'all.
Free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple. Just like dominoes, one by one, they'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be, if we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. Speech as mis or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen.
So Trump said a lot. And I don't know, they keep doing like these clips of him about everything. Trump is somebody's problem. And I'm going to share something with you. I like how he getting that cabinet together. I like how he the way he choosing certain people to be ahead of something. Okay? I kid you not. I kid you not. He gives two flying you know what about the people that he choosing, that if y'all don't like him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's surrounding people that he trusts to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Listen, shout out to Trump. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all. But I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this right here. The migrants are upset with New York about them dropping the program to give them money and food stamps. So guess what? They out there marching. Check this out.
Migrants in New York are now protesting.
Maybe I missed the memo, or maybe you niggas are confused, but ain't y'all supposed to be hiding? Y'all are making it real easy to get rounded up. Between y'all and the rappers, I don't know who's trying to get arrested faster.
So why are we marching again? You're marching because the mayor decided to drop that program. They cannot continue to fund the program. Chicago decided they going to put the finances on their own people. So they raising the taxes. But New York was like, nah, we just going to drop the program because the federal government don't want to give us any more, they want to give us money to continue the program. We just going to drop the program. I'm not going to subject my people to pay more taxes to fund that program. So now y'all out here marching for our money. It's our money. Y'all didn't do anything to get that money. That money, you know what I'm saying? It's our money. Listen, baby, that's nasty right there. I don't even know what's going on. I'm surprised. Okay, now this is a little shot. I know this is a little mean, but I'm going to play it anyway. Here we go.
Crazy. So Kamala Harris's campaign spent $1 billion and they're $20 million in debt. So people were asking, what did they spend their money on? Check this out. They spent $10 million on Beyonce.
That's nasty.
$5 million for Megan Thee Stallion so she could twerk on stage. $3 million for Lizzo. And $1.8 million for Eminem. And I also saw Glorilla performing. I don't think that was free. The interview with Oprah, there's some people that say that money was paid for that. So a lot of these campaigns are just, big marketing budgets. That's what they are. And I think that's why you have so many paid off people that are actively fighting for a candidate on Twitter or, doing these exclusive interviews and everything else. And it's kind of bad. It's hard to say you're going to save the U.S. economy when you ran through $1 billion on goofball entertainment, but that's just my 2 cents. I'll see you later. Peace.
So, and y'all wanted her to do what now? Y'all wanted her to do what now? This is just campaign funding. Y'all wanted her to do what now? I'm just wondering. Y'all want her to do what now? Because she's in debt. I don't understand that part. What are we doing now? Listen, no policies was talked about. When she was supposed to talk about policy, she quickly went to word salad. Okay? Here's another one. Here we go.
These numbers. $10 million for Beyonce to step up and back Kamala Harris publicly.
So
$5 million for Megan Thee Stallion, $3 million for Lizzo, $1.8 million for Eminem. I mean, is that normally how it goes? You spend $20 million, you get yourself in debt to try to get a bunch of rich celebrities on stage? I've never seen that. Maybe I'm ignorant of the fact, but wow. I can't get over these numbers.
I'm going to share something with y'all. All those people that she had with the rallies and stuff and the concerts and all that other stuff, all those famous people, they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they were supposed to do. All those stars that they had come out, right? Who are all those stars that they had come out? Who are they actually connected to? They had maybe like one or two that could be connected to the Caucasian community, but mostly, what community stars did they have connected? Mostly all the people who endorsed them, okay, endorsed her. What community was they connected to? They were connected to the Black community. The Black community. So the campaign did its job. You connected to the Black community because you won the Black vote. By and large, you won the Black vote. So the campaign did what it was supposed to do. Okay, so you can't be upset with the campaign manager because that's how the campaign was ran, towards Black people. I said what I said. Towards Black people, but y'all sitting up here saying that, you know, all the people who voted for Trump is foolish, they stupid, they uneducated, the Black ones, y'all said. Because we just talking about Black right now. This the ones y'all said. That's stupid, uneducated, and everything. But y'all had a twerk fest going on the Dem side. Y'all was doing all types of foolery on the Dem side. Okay? That's what y'all was doing. All types of nonsense on the Dem side. I said what I said. Y'all didn't do nothing but have concerts. Y'all didn't do anything but have concerts. When you could have had real talks with these people instead of spending all that money. Trump said, I got money left over. You want to know why Trump got money left over? Because Trump know how to talk. Trump is a New Yorker. All you need to do is give the person from New York or New Jersey one word. Boom. One word, okay? And they going to talk you to death. We some talking people. New York and New Jersey, we are some talking people. You give me one title, we gonna talk all day. Y'all sat up there and you just, I'm confused. I'm confused because the Democrats only had stars come out to see y'all. They didn't talk about the real issues that was going on. But the people who voted for Trump, we stupid. We stupid, uneducated, all this other stuff. I want to share something with y'all. And I had said this last week. Trump cannot help who votes for him or who likes him. He cannot help that. Okay? You have racists on both sides. You have KKK on both sides. You have bigots on both sides. He cannot help who votes for him. Just because they vote for him and they like him, that doesn't mean that he is like that. A candidate can't help who like them. Only how he has a problem is if he uplifts the foolery of this certain group. That's only what makes him have the problem. But when the Dems do it, oh no, it's funny. It's funny when the Dems do it. Oh no, when you see racial slurs, it's funny when the Dems do it. Because when Tony did that whole roast, okay, am I saying his name right, or was it Mike? I'm trying to remember. The comedian who was in New York, when he did that whole roast, and I still say that was the wrong person to get to do that. They could have got somebody else with, that didn't do like dark humor. They could have got somebody else. But did it bring light? Did it bring light to Puerto Rico? It did. It brought light to Puerto Rico. But the thing is that should they have had him? No, I don't believe they should. They could have got somebody else to do it. But y'all immediately just said, oh no, y'all ran with this thing. Y'all all just flipped out. Everybody came to social media. Oh, look what Trump did. Look what he did. And mind you, that was not Trump. That was, this young man said all that stuff. But y'all blame Trump. Mind you, when George did it, because George did it, but it didn't get no traction because George was talking about his own people. But yet he was at a political rally. He shouldn't have done that. He could have offended some people, okay? But because the Dems did it, oh, it's not racist. Is that not the same thing? Is that not the same thing? A racial slur is a racial slur, no matter who says it. Listen, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I am at my 2-hour mark. We are done for today, okay? We done for today. We done for today. But I want y'all to hear this real quick before we go. Check this out, what this young woman said. Here we go.
A little tired of some Christians asking me why I voted for Donald Trump. Because I'm a Christian. That's why I voted for him. But now let me turn that same question back on you. You are a Christian. Why did you vote for Kamala Harris? You see, I didn't vote for Donald Trump for who he is. I voted for Donald Trump for who God is. You see, he wasn't promoting the shedding of innocent blood at the AB clinic. The flesh. You see, he wasn't promoting gender ideology or gender reassignment surgery. The flesh. He didn't open the borders for our children to get sex trafficked. The flesh. He wasn't taking the children's bread and giving it to somebody else. The flesh. You see, he wasn't pushing do as thy will with no responsibility. The flesh. See, he wasn't manipulating the people's minds with lies and propaganda through the left-wing media. The flesh. He didn't write a book and take a picture with the black help to make us think that he was black. The flesh. Wasn't into that principalities and powers and lying wonders. He just stood on the truth. What's really wrong with America? America's sick and it needs a healing. God has spoken. Let the church say amen.
All right, amen. 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 I said what I said. Amen. Y'all listen. Young woman said yesterday that this presidential race was not Democrat and Republican. This presidential race was between God and Satan. That was nasty. I'm like, oh, that's nasty. I'm like, that's nasty. She said this presidential race was between God and Satan. Okay? I said what I said. That was nasty. I said, oh, good and evil. You right. You right, Irene. Good and evil. You know what hurts so much is that y'all focus so much on the color. We focus so much on the color instead of the policy. We focus so much on the color instead of the policy. For my brothers and sisters who voted Democrat, and even though you saw the writing on the wall, you saw it. I know you saw it. I'm ashamed of y'all. Just like how y'all made us feel because we voted for Donald Trump. I'm ashamed of y'all. Because all you did was sign up. To sign up. I gotta go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Before I go, please be advised, commercial time. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. Yes, I do, baby. Yes, I do. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. Hit the link in the bio. Okay, hit the link in the bio. Do your regular Amazon shopping. You feel me? You feel me? Do your regular Amazon shopping. Shout out to Amazon. You hear me? Shout out to Amazon. If you want to donate, commercial is finished. If you want to donate to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, while you're here. Also, if you want to donate to me, that's the channel. You can donate through Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo as well. The links are in my bio. The Super Chat is where you make the comment at, okay? I appreciate Miss Bella. Miss Bella Rings for the $4.99 Super Chat, baby. Thank you so much. Let me make sure I acknowledge you. I thank you so much. I know you're gone already, but I did say thank you before, so here we go. I want to say thank you and I appreciate you, my dear. Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubandrexfashion.com. The links are in the bio, okay? Go in there, shop. We got Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay is there. And then the main website. All the clothes that you see on the other websites, if you go to our main website, it's cheaper. Because I ain't got to grease nobody hand. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to grease nobody hand. So the other websites, I got to pay a fee. But ours, I don't. So go in there and shop if you like anything. Christmas time is right around the corner. Also, if you want to shop merch with us, scroll to the top of the page and check out Shop Our Store. And then go in there. They got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, everything. Baby clothes. Y'all go check it out. Okay? Much love to y'all all. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I just want to say thank you to all the ones who took time to vote for Donald Trump. I just want to say thank you to y'all because I'm going to share with you. You sat there, you took time, and you knew what you wanted to do. You didn't follow the herd, even though the herd was wrong. You did what you were supposed to do. And I'm going to share something with you. God is pleased with you at the end of the day. Because you said no more having our babies to go to glory because you screwed Tommy on Monday. You screwed Stephen on Tuesday. You screwed Matthew on Wednesday. And now I got to go to the chop shop to figure it out. So shout out to all my brothers and sisters who did the damn thing. You hear me? Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Even if it was just for a little time, I appreciate you, sir. Now, let's get into the last music of the day. Y'all take heed to the message. Much love to you all. And for the ones who stayed, I know y'all didn't know that was going to go left. I know y'all didn't know it was going to go left. But it's okay. This song right here is to all my brothers, my 21% brothers. Thank you so much. Because 21 now, you don't know what JD going to look like. You don't know what JD going to look like. Okay? 2028, you don't know what JD gonna look like. Shout out to all my brothers who did the